Gold is #1 instrument that you can trade with almost every prop firm that you can imagine. And because it's commodity asset, it also has its own futures market, which is centralized and you can trade it with footprints and with order flow. And correlation between gold futures and gold spot, which is basically instrument that you can trade with prop firms, is pretty much 100%. So it's 1-to-1 correlated. Of course that there are some price differences on small time frames, but if you want to day trade gold, you can use futures market with order flow and with footprints for get better understanding what is actually happening on the market at a specific time, and therefore you can open long or short on a spot market, which is basically this currency pair, which basically most of the prop firms provides. And now why I'm mentioning this. I trade BTC most of the time with setups called Absorption and Continuation. This setups is highly dependent on footprint, and you cannot trade with footprints on a classic spot chart. For this, you need futures chart, which provides volume data. So when we trade BTC, we don't trade BTC spot, we trade BTC futures, which is basically 1-to-1 to BTC spot, same as gold. And because proper use of footprints can give you up to 80% win rate, you can pass with this strategy, which I show you in the next following minutes, basically every prop firm challenge which you can imagine. Before we start, this video is not some financial advice or something like that, it's just my opinion on the perspective of markets. So everything what you do it on your own risk. Also, if you don't have the basic knowledge of markets, how market works, what is liquidity, what is orders, what is aggressive passive order, I highly recommend to pause this video and watch my previous videos at first, because without this basic knowledge you will not get what I'm talking about right now. As you can see, we had pretty much aggressive up move on gold chart, and it was because of the NFP release last Friday, which basically caused this high volatility on the markets. And as you can see right now, we just see naked price action chart. This is basically something which use 95% of retail traders which trade prop firms. And this is why they lose, because if you use this basics of price action with footprints and with order flow knowledge, you can get basically deeper understanding what was actually happening at that specific time that NFP was released, and you can get basically better informations and therefore make better decisions if it's worth to trade or not. So now let's look at the same situation but on a footprint chart. So this is the time when FP was released, and as you can see, by looking at a wick of this candle, more specifically on the lower wick of this candle, you can see a lot of trapped sellers, a lot of negative delta with volume created and trapped inside of the wick. This is what's called absorption. All of those sellers got basically trapped and fill someone other's limit buy orders. And as a result, you can then see aggressive pump to the upside. This is for scenario where you could make money. Next scenario is right over there. As you can see, also big volume, which indicate interest in trading, and in the same time, we are in a resistance zone. What I want you to do is to look at these two candles, again on the upper wick of this candle. You can see a lot of negative delta, which basically indicates switch between buyers to sellers. And when you look closely to these wicks, to the profile of these wicks, you can also see some positive delta nodes, which indicates trapped buyers. And same here and here. And because you are not dumb and you are a clever trader, you now know that there is absorption of buyers. They got trapped and fill someone other's big sell orders. So we can see activity of big players at this level, and this level therefore will be great resistance in the future, from where you can again take long or short. It then depends what footprint will show you. If there will be more buyers and you will see continuation pattern, you can take breakout long position, or if you'll see some absorption, which is reversal pattern, you can consider taking short position from this level. Are you able to tell me this information purely from this chart? I bet you can't. So please do yourself a favor and start using sophisticated tools such as footprints or order flow in general. Because it will save you money, it will help you with decisions and with overall deeper understanding of markets, and it's pro form of trading. I don't say that SMC or ICT concepts are garbage, I don't say that, but try to at least combine this concept with order flow and with footprints, because this can give you a pretty nice edge. So if you want to learn how to trade and how to pass prop firms in 2025 with sophisticated tools that institutions and banks use, be sure to subscribe to this channel, or if you are more serious about trading, be sure to visit our Hero, where it's full course from A to Z with our approach to markets, including this absorption and continuation patterns from order flow. Thank you so much for watching. I'll hope to see you in my Hero section, and I'll catch you in the next video.